flag.
Divine beast, Va.
So after that, like,
Zelda
King Zora in Breath of the Wild was kind of reluctant to let you enter his territory and everything. He was mad at the Hylian. And yes, if you lose your daughter
through the snowfield, but a fierce
that kind of shit, you're gonna be mad at the person that caused that. And there's a guy looking exactly like him, like 100 years in the future, which is still Link because he kind of fell asleep.
While he and the little guardian scouted the area.
No, like, it's gonna be hard to have my trust. I say hard, it would be impossible. Like, Link would probably have been killed on sight. Titan can easily hate you because, like, his older sister died for you. That gives him a better reason to act like a douche, you know? Okay, so bird people time. Okay, that's the cold section as well.
This nonsense again?
I need to find back that, like, deep Zelda lore that says that they might be from the same upbringing, like same species tree than the Zoras.
Rito village is my home. While I'm here, you won't be getting any
Oh,
closer.
that's the bird inside the beast. That's good. Honest question, how do birds fire bows without fingers? It's because they have a very strong power of their mind. Like, you know, they control their whole needs. I have no better solution for you on that. I'm gonna try to. Do I charge now? Oh! I don't have to go to them. I can bring them to me. Or do this. There is so many ways I can actually, like, pop my thing.
Finally ready.
We're like 5 mission in, and I just understood how to be better at Impa, and that's the only character I'm playing. Maybe I had the feeling that Link was bad because I just didn't learn how to use him right. Sir, if you do that, how am I gonna come to help you? He broke the bridge. That's fine. I'm gonna take control over this place first. Oh, they are fighting me. I thought we were alive.
Feel yourself.
They use the wing. Yeah, exactly. They use the wings as they have end like skeleton. On the wing part, they used... I guess, like, that would be probably the best explanation you would have. But that still feel a little unhinged. So imagine something that would build up with, like, skeleton ends and still be able to fly. You know what I mean? Whoop. Boom! Boom! When done. Now I have to go back. And get to that other entry point. Winter winged butterflies. I go in by this way. Okay. Bird people, I really don't want to fight you. If you just wanted to talk with us, magic healing fairies do exist on that world, though. They probably do. Now the question is, can you play as a magic fairy, though? Huh? Oh, that's what you mean. You mean like, yeah, okay, we are in a world where magic fairy can exist. I totally also believe that if you're in that world, there could be bird flying with bones inside their, like with some bones density inside their wings. That would probably be the less surprising thing. Like, that is basically like when you play D&D and someone's trying to say like, yeah, but physically what you just did is impossible. Dude, we're playing D&D. You just saw a dude summon the power of its god to help him in its project. What's your point, huh? What do you want to bring on the table here? That I should not do anything that is not, like, legit? Scientifically? Hmm? We're just acting like douche. We're pressing them up. Let's go. I just want to go straight to your captain and explode his face. Bring me the Rito, captain!
Steel yourself.
So they probably have magic and win. I cannot deny that reality or that possibility. Also, For those who've played Breath of the Wild, the whole thing you get once you beat Bird, Big Bird, the thing you get once you beat Big Bird is literally like the power to fake fly. So, yeah, why not? Why wouldn't one or a few of them like have a cheap version of that? Oh, I think there was a closer way. Is that a shorter way? No, it was a short joke. Here, let's go there. I can. We'll get that place in the middle of these two things. I'm just gonna pump. Boom. How many can I get in the same time if I do 1, 2, 3? Special. They stack together. This is so good. Oh, guys. I'm a bit mad at me that I didn't learn how to use this faster. Because there's so much more cool move we can do without putting too much effort into it. I need to get close to you and get the weak point smash. Boom. That just sounded a little overkill, though. Here. They probably have a little bit of wind magic. Yep. That would not be like that unfair to imagine. Let's try to do a big move. And I don't know what the high smoblins are doing exactly. He spins. Boom. Pull them up. Explode them a bit. Everything's charged. I don't know why my pulse just like get kind of stuck while I do my stasis, but I guess it's by design. Boom. Okay, run away. Maybe he looted something, but we don't have the time to really check. Let's go. Lower King, Link, I trust you with my daughter. The light of my life and happiness of my kingdom. Link's UPS. I mean, oops. I mean, yes. Ah. The worst is that, like, Nifa overall sounded like a good character when you're playing Breath of the Wild. Just knowing that she died because of you must be absolutely life destroying for him. I say because of you, okay. Let's be honest about that. He died as a unwill. I'm killing so many birds here. Okay, let's agree on a thing.
Steel yourself.
There is
I am ready.
about nothing in these maps. Like, I'm here, I'm beating the ass off a lot of little creature. And when you remember Breath of the Wild, I understand that the Calamity happened, but like, the Calamity was way worse than we imagined it at that point. Hey, you two, you had my mark. I was supposed to explode you. Let's go. Next. I think I went too... No, I did not. Let's go. Whee! See, even if they don't have, like, wind magic, there's wind ground here. I'm gonna recharge on that. We'll use you for this. Let's go. Dodge. I couldn't. And weak point. And praised him, so he probably... Yeah, like... That is an hearth-crushing thing to think about. So, I used to hate Sidon, but if you did that in the life of Sidon, I cannot hate on Sidon anymore. This is probably a bomb thing, right? So, let's... Bomb fart! Let's go. Up we go. Oh. Why the fudge do you have bomb? Nobody out of you had bombs. 1, 2, 3. Put them all together, explode, we get all our mark, and we pop that Rito guy.
I am ready.
Boom.
It's time. Worthy of.
I love it. We got better at that character already. Here, jump. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Put them all together, explode them, and run to the next point. This is so efficient. Honestly, 4 heads of 20 second? Bits! I know that, like, which will push upon people. Are you still stuck in it? Tell me when you're back.
I am ready.
Tell me when you're back.
It's time.
Okay, you're back. I know that, like, no matter the number you give to Twitch, they can put up to 3 minutes per hours. So if you get, like, that would be 1 minute 20 second. That basically means that, like, you're gonna get 2 of that per hours, I think. I may be wrong, but yes, any amount of ad is too much. That's basically, by the way, one of the reasons why I was eventually maybe considering changing my way, like taking up the affiliation from Twitch. But this requires a lot of work on the side, as in to make this, how do I reach that? As in to make this happen, that would basically mean that instead of like using the sub on Twitch, I would use, or the channel point on Twitch, I would have to like build up a whole, like set up to replace those channel points with like stream element point or wisebot point. I don't know yet. I would also have to probably, instead of having sub, to be able to support the habit here, to have like a Patreon, to make it work instead. Like, it's either you're affiliated with Twitch and you get had and subs, or you are not affiliated with Twitch and you do not get had and subs. But you cannot like take the sub support without taking the had support from Twitch. And Twitch basically like can put up to 3 minutes by TOS. Wow. Oh, welcome in, Corwell. How's it going, wonderful? I'm happy to see you. Well, I saw you earlier. You were there at the start. Welcome back. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. Like, any amount of ad would be too much. The solution to that would probably be just to unaffiliate myself from Twitch. But I also know that doing this, like, takes off a lot of the thing that people appreciate from the stream, as in everything that a channel point redemption can bring. Here? We are close to the 2 archer, so I kind of don't want to spend it on that yet. Go. Now, you don't do it on your account. Don't do it on my account. What do you mean?
Steel yourself. I am ready.
Don't do it for you, you mean? No, but like, it's something that I consider. Also, Twitch comes with a lot of rules when you start being affiliated that I honestly feel to some point is unfair to the content creator. So, like, even for this, on the long term, I will probably end up my affiliation with Twitch at one point. But before this, I'm trying to make that thing work on YouTube before I do so. So that, like, at least multi-streaming will still be something that I can do that will bring some efficiency to it, you know? But yes, I know that, like, just a lot of ad could make people run away. Which will just, like, force them onto you no matter what. So, I'm in I think it's the thing that most streamer I've heard complain about. Even, I think you know Jess, right? Like, even big partner complain about everything that Twitch makes ad-wise. And the solution that we have is never really perfect because Twitch, in exchange of that... Okay, sorry. I'm bringing it back to... I'm catching up to what I was trying to say. The real solution that I could bring would be to manually run ads. And I'm the worst at that. Like, the only time I manually run ads is when I go to take a pee break. Like, I'm very, very bad at pressing on the hat button and saying, like, I'm seeing you soon, people, you know? I just forget. I'm too much into the game. I'm too much into the chat. I don't miss most of my chat like most of the chatting that you guys do. But in counterpart, like it makes me it's reached the limit of things that I'm able to like account for at the same time. Here, even though it sounds weak to admit it. Here, pop those two.
Steel yourself. I am ready.
So the only thing I could do was just 20 heads are fine.
It's time.
3 or 4 second head is fine, but like 4 20-second one, that's too much. I would probably have to try to find a way to I don't know how I can play with the setting of Twitch to make it less problematic. But I know that if they do 1 minute 20 at the moment, it means that like for the whole hour, you still have about like 1 minute 40 of heads that will pop up on Twitch. Here. And that's the thing I really want to like find a better fix for. But this requires a lot of work on my part, and that might probably come once I've reached creation on YouTube, and then I can like be not only using one source of income from what comes out of the stream, you know? I don't know where to go. Is that a place I can jump? Yes. Okay, bum. Dude.
Now.
Wait! It failed? It did fail. Okay, let's catch up.
A bitter cold.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get them all together. This guy is almost like halfway there already. Freeze? We're fine. Can't they add a temporizer like 1 every 30 minutes or something that gives you heads up? We would need either something that gives you a heads up. Anyway, what was the consensus on Soden? Consensus on Soden. Consensus on Soden. I did not understand that one. Sidon. Okay. I can't. Okay, here's what I was saying. That's perfect. The thing I was saying about Sidon is that like he was really much a douche to you at the start of Breath of the Wild. Like he looked like he was mad at you, and in I want to show that I'm the strongest one of us two. And once you understand that, like, you literally are the reason why you lost his sister, that the last thing she did in her life was like, you were so brave and so good, like she praised him. It's very, very easy to understand why he was like he was. Sir, we need the burb. Can we come to an arrangement? Sister and role model, so it probably hit him hard. Yep. Well, so he became like a handsome. Oh, we need to beat Revali. Okay, that's gonna be sad. Maybe he's like the Lino of that fight. Root. Okay, big move. Oh fudge! I'm not on the right character. That's why I'm not doing the move I think I will. 2 more mark. He's quick. Can I play as him? I want to play as him. Did it work? I think it did. Yes, it did. We got all our army now. And we are also getting punched back. He got some cool moves. Let's go break his defense. Weak point rush. We're fine. Woo! That was a salvo. Can I stop you? Like with a bomb? Oops. Freeze up. Get my element, get the weak point. A weak point rush. 30 hits mean. Meanwhile, Link is 3 hit into the air. He's trying hard. Give him a chance. But I think Link is not made to be like a quick fighter, just like a very balanced fighter in this game. Which makes him a good unit overall, but not busted.
You may think you're good.
Oh, Revali was a douchebag, and he was always a douchebag.
Better.
Even when you meet him
Stop, please.
in Breath of the Wild, you understand that he's one. He's better. I don't want to talk too... I don't want to trash talk him too much. Because I know that when I'm playing a D&D character, like, I have a strong part of me as a role player that goes into these kind of character. You know, just a douchebag attitude, a little too much, like, all into it. It's, that explains his attitude at least. He is still sore about losing to Link. Revali, I mean, yep. But I know that this kind of trash talk to the opponent, when I'm playing like my high charisma character, I often go for that. Just like witty comment and just like bitch talking enemies. They're like, how strong are you? Are you able to do that? I am. I watch my stat sheet and I'm like, I can't do this. And I am. Would you dare? I will. And you just do your shit. And then you roll your roll and you have a malice and you're like, it's all good. Like, my character is suffering for... What class do I usually main? I usually, if I have the choice, but the way I play D&D, I'd rather leave the choice for my friend to pick their classes and stuff, and I will play filler. But I will usually go for a high charisma role. So no matter... And caster, minimum side caster role. So like, if we need a striker, if we need a DPS, basically, I will often go for like a long range one. I will often go for sorcerer or warlock. If I play a support, I will go for bard or sorcerer. If we need a tank or a frontliner, I will go for paladin. I love to talk my way out of shit. Like, if I can actually not do a fight in D&D and role play through it, I will. So I love it when people are not too, what's the word? I'm not streamlining. Railroading. Because if you railroad, me going to do like other stuff is not going to fit into what you want. And yes, sorcerer has been my class since I started D&D, the one that I prefer the most. Warlock, like I'm appealed by warlock for the roleplay element of it, but I've never had a DM that wanted to roleplay the roleplay part of warlock. So hard to like say how much I would love it. I would play something else around warlock though. I don't want to make the nuke warlock. I want to play an investigator warlock if I can. That would what's the word?
If it is in some way
that would just like change its shape as it needs, or like instigate some idea in the mind of its enemy. So not the best fighting style speaking, like not the highest damage or everything, but just the one that will like be able to slip in every kind of situation.
About this pathetic knight in your service, are you sure he's got what it takes?
Oh, man.
What the?
So yeah, like a lesser wizard, but the lack of book help.
Our friend
I prefer sorcerer by a lot, just because you have the charisma instead of hint out.
What?
It's really much a stat block kind of thing. If wizard would have the same ability to be as charismatic as sorcerer, I would probably go for wizard once, you know? But they don't. And playing a very high intel character, it's kind of boring. You know, for me at the very least. You saw a cool idea of an aberrant sorcerer that was half-breed, half-beholder. That was cool. If it's flavor, and I'm pretty sure you know what I mean, like, I'm team, you can flavor everything you want. If you, like, keep things balanced, but you want to, like, make it so that when you use that move, you're going to do that instead of this, go for it. Very, very nice. Very, very worth it. Going to make a great story. I don't know what we have to do at Iroh Outpost, but now that we got all the beasts, that's our next step. Can I select who we get instead of Mifa? Not that Mifa's bad. Mifa looks good. I think we're going to keep Mifa? Maybe him.
You have a lot to look forward to.
Like, he looks quick. And I love quick fighters. There.